Hi, Chris back with video number 8 of my 25-part mini business practitioner course. Last time we talked about leaders. This time we're going to talk about 5-star customer experience. It's just something that you can't take lightly and something that can't be discussed and spoken about enough. I talk about with my team every time we have a team meeting. We meet once a month, and every single time we're focusing on the customer experience. Customer service is like rescuing something, whereas customer experience is you being the driver of it. It's something that you can create instead of having to react to. And it's something where if you or your team just sit down together and talk about what a great experience is, what it means to you when you go to a place of business, whether it's a restaurant or a hotel or a hardware store, wherever you go, whatever kind of 5-star customer experience you like to have when you do that is what you should want your patient to have. And just talking it through, how should the phone be answered, and how should patients be greeted when they walk in the door, and what should happen in the treatment room, and how should the doctor greet the patient, and those soft, touching them on the arm, or a gentle touch on the foot or on the ankle or something like that. Obviously nowadays you have to be careful with that, but at the same time you can do it in a very subtle way that creates that connection, that engagement with the patient. Maybe just asking them a question about, their hobbies before you even get started. Simple things that, just make it a different experience for them than just walking into the doctor's office, being seen, and walking out the door. We're trying to create an experience that lasts forever. That's what we want. We want lifetime patients. We want them to love us and then refer their family and friends and coworkers to us. So the experience is something that you can create that can really differentiate you from everybody else. Most experiences are very bland, no matter where you go, whether it's in the healthcare industry or otherwise. You just go in and do your thing and leave, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't return. But you can create the best possible experience. I always call it a 5-star experience because that's what I want. It's kind of like a 5-star hotel. I want it to be top of the line. It doesn't cost any money to do this. It just some creativity on your part, being intentional about it, mapping it out, writing it down, and making sure that everybody in the company knows it. And when you hire new people, they know it as well. It's part of your culture. We've talked about culture in one of these modules. Same thing, that experience is part of your culture. It's part of your brand. And if you're going to say that you're going to do these things, then you need to follow through and do them. So it's very simple to create a 5-star experience for your practice. Meet with your team. It doesn't take very long to do it, and then hold everybody accountable to it so that the patients really get what they're looking for and more than what they're looking for, so that they're not just satisfied, but they become loyal to the business, and that's what you want. See you in module number 9.